guys, welcome back. One of my subscribers, Wendy Zerby, contacted me and did a request for a video on fire. Now, what she had shown me was a picture of what she was drawing, and it was a woman that was on fire. But her picture really didn't look realistic. The flames were outlined and there was some color issues going on. So I told her this was something that was too much for me to just correct, and I would make her a video. So that's what we're going to bring to you today. But before we get into that, I have really good news for you. This video is sponsored. Yes, it is. And it's sponsored by some place that I really love. And you know, I promised you I would never bring you anything that I didn't love and do myself. Well, today's video is sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare contacted me, it was several months ago, and they asked if I would do a sponsored video, and I sort of just put it on the back burner. I get a lot of offers, and most of them I don't accept, and they didn't grab me the first time, but I kind of remembered their name and the conversations that I was having with them. I had checked them out, but I didn't dive into it. I don't know whether it was like I didn't have time, and then, you know, out of sight, out of mind, and 10 emails later, I completely forgot about them. So they reached out again to me about a week ago, and they asked if I would just take a look at their service. Well, I guess I had a little bit more time and a little bit more attention, and I went to their site. Skillshare is an online learning center for everything from illustration, graphics design, photography, creative writing, animation, fine arts, music production, film and video, marketing, web design, lifestyle, crafts. I found one particular artist, Gabrielle Brickley. I took her class. It was one of the best drawing classes I have ever seen anybody teach. And I've gone to a lot of art classes. Very, very clean and organized. Tons and tons of tips. So after I watched her stuff and I kept delving deeper and deeper, I started watching some of the crafting videos. Then I moved on to some of the lifestyle, fine arts. I watched some on photography, and I bounced. You know what happens when you go down the rabbit hole. One leads to another, and then they recommend, and then you see. And by the time I was finished, I think I was on there for 12 hours, and that was my first day. So I came back, and I told them, oh my God, this service is fantastic. And they said, well, we can give it to your subscribers for 2 months for free. It was like, oh, they're going to like that. 2 months free? Everybody likes free. I'm going to leave a link in the description. If you like this service, it's less than $10 a month. Do you know what you pay for art school? Now, these are videos that are so organized. They're classes. You take a class on just the eye, and there's 10 segments in it. You take a specific class on how to pour resin, how to make a concrete canister for your garden, and it's divided up into different segments. It's really easy to navigate through. And what I found really helpful is they have a section for each one where you can actually write notes on what you were learning. I literally can get lost in this and pick out tons of information from every single teacher. Check out 2 months of free video watching and schooling. It's free classes. And with that said, let's get on with fire. So I have my color combination for this picture, and I'm going to be using cream, canary yellow, burnt ochre, mineral orange, black, goldenrod, and dark umber. And every single one of these colors is important. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to work in this area. I'm not going to do this whole picture because I have some ideas that I want to do with this picture. So I never do pictures twice. I want to just do my original ideas. Okay, I've got my cream. And it just so happens on this picture, it has the fire lines. And I'm going to color with cream on the center of the fire lines, going up. And you could see them, they're very, very faint. But they're there. Okay, that's good enough. Now that's my first layer. I'm going to go to my goldenrod. And I'm going to use a little goldenrod, just highlighting some of the areas on it. Now I'm going to use a different area with this color on each one of these, because fire, it jumps around. It doesn't necessarily all, it's not neat. And that just gives it a second color in there. Okay, and I know I'm not coloring dark, so it's hard for you to see. Then I'm taking my mineral orange, and let's see if this gets better. Okay, then I'm taking my mineral orange, and on the outside, I'm going to just lightly give it a little bit of mineral orange. I'm not covering up the cream. I'm just going to the outside, filling in some of the negative space that's in there. And you don't want to really blend the orange into the cream because you'll get it a little bit muddy looking. Just so that it's smooth and it's not like any sharp lines. So I'm working in the negative space. Okay. Then you can add another layer of the cream in there. Brighten it up. You could see where you missed the first time. You can then go to your mahogany red. You can use a little bit of red in that negative space too. You don't want to color over the cream. Okay. Then you're going to go to your umber. Not your umber, your burnt ochre. And you can add a little bit of the burnt ochre to the center. Not too much, because really that's like the place for your umber to go. You're going to work on that over your reds. Okay, on some of them, you can add in a little bit of canary yellow. And maybe a little down here. Now you're going to go in with your umber. And in here, just touches in the bifurcating areas. You want to darken up the shadow areas. Go in with some goldenrod, and you're going to keep working at it until you like it. But don't go over that cream. Now, when you get to this point and you're really working it, now I did it really quick. It should have taken you, like this little area should have taken you 3 times as long as I did it. Then you could work your way to the black and go in with your black on the bottom. Work your black into your negative space. Now I'm going to do some crossovers with my orange. I'm going to cross over those lines, break up, making it a little bit more organic. Now I'm going to make layer after layer, continuing to push those colors back into the background and adding more colors on top of it. Okay, every 3 to 4 layers, I am using a blender, and you can use a blending marker or a blending stick or a little drop of mineral spirits. Never go around in circles. Always just bring it up and through, up and through. The direction you're putting this in is very important. Fire always flows upward. Let it dry for at least 10 minutes and then do another layer. When do you know to stop? When you burn your hand. And I will see you guys in my next video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. If you like what you saw and you want to see more, hit that like and subscribe. Don't forget to ring that bell for all notifications. For another video just like this one, I recommend this. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care. Keep on coloring.